Welcome, everybody. It's your boy, the Versace Stoner, with another episode of VSW. Welcome, everybody. It's your boy, the Versace Stoner. We are talking about NCW's pay-per-view coming this Sunday. Chutes and Ladders. My God, it has all come down to this. The match card is stacked. The talent is stacked. And we are just in for multiple matches. We will cover everything today, right now, that is going to be taking place that night. So let's just sit back, relax, and let's go through it, huh? Shall we? Really excited. I just want to say, how wrestling is really coming back. I don't know what part of the world you're listening to this from, but in where we are in New England, things are starting to move forward. That is great. I'm very happy to hear that. So, starting things off here, I'm going to go through the card. We got Armani Chaos versus Foxy Kevin Campbell. Now, two top talents right here. Two high flyers. Two very, very dominating forces in the wrestling world right now. If you look and just watch them as a whole, I'm a huge fan of both of these guys. Their ring presence is amazing. Their showmanship, craftsmanship, it's all there. You got Armani Chaos, he's going to come out. He probably and hopefully will have Paris Van Dale by his side. Their chemistry is amazing. What they do for each other in and outside the ring, like as a manager point, is a lost art. With that being said, you got Foxy Campbell with another one of my favorite managers of all time, Doc Ozone. And his chemistry is also a lost art. So we have really a lot of things that can happen inside the ring, of course, with these two stars, as they are both, top athletes. They're both high flyers. They can both move. They're fast. They're quick on their feet. But outside the ring, we're going to see some maybe action too, as, Paris Van Dale and Doc Ozone, will be watching what goes on, and making sure nobody interferes either way. And this adds an extra element. It adds an extra layer to a match. I talk about it sometimes, managers are a lost thing. They're not around as much anymore. And then, when I watched wrestling growing up, it played a big part in the match. It could determine a winner. It could make a match better. It accelerated the talent. It was great. I see it sometimes on the indie scene. I hardly see it on TV. So, this is great. I'm very excited for this match. Like I said, two great talents going at it. Can't wait. Cannot wait, folks. And that's just open, that's just the beginning. We got, then, in another singles match, the badass of Broadway himself, Tim Kilgore versus Billy Wanker. This is going to be a crazy match. I just have a feeling. If you had watched the last pay-per-view, you saw a very, very interesting match between Tim Kilgore and Nick Stapp. This, a lot of people I don't think liked it or didn't know what to think of it. Me personally, I thought it was great. These two guys gave it everything. Now, Billy Wenger has been wanting to face Tim Kilgore for a little bit, and Tim has just not been ready. He's been stalling. He will be ready Sunday. This match will happen. It has been assured by NCW officials. And I mean, when they say something, their word is gold at NCW. So, what more can I tell you? This is going to be a match to watch. It should be interesting. Like I said, Tim has a very interesting style. I'm very excited to see the rookie himself, Billy. It could go either way. I will give my, predictions at the end. But yes, great, exciting matchup. Then we have, what I would call a grudge match of the ages. Finally, I think Lumberjake will settle things with Kevin Castro, as these two have been going back and forth for years. Castro with his sneaky tactics, dirty tricks, and, he just cannot be trusted. He's got Heavy Hitter with him on his side, and Davey. These two together are a force to be reckoned with, okay? Castro also has to wrestle, by the way. But then they added in somebody else. That's right, folks. Frank Champion. So you're going to have a really good, what would it be here, mini stable? I don't know. He's got a good team, we'll call it, put together like they're calling it. Team Castro. Good team. But on the other side, Lumberjake has, rallied some of the greatest talent from NCW. You got Insane Dick Lane. You got, Ryan Callan Thomas and Blaze Bazooka. This team is out, for some redemption. For Lumberjake, who doesn't love Lumberjake? He's one of the greatest people in NCW. He's a legend there. Castro's pushed him over the edge, and it's time, I think, that Lumberjake is going to get his hands on all of them. This is going to be, a total elimination match, which is very exciting, similar to an old Survivor Series match, Maybe at the end we see all four versus the lonely Castro. Who knows? Maybe we see all four versus a very tired Lumberjake. Anything can happen this Sunday, and anything can happen in this match. Super excited for it. Like I said, it's something different. It's a 4-on-4. It's going to be wild. Going to be wild. And that's just still not all, I mean, like I said, this is an insane card. There was plenty of action to take place. We got, in the singles competition, Big Juicy. That's right, Big Juicy. I don't know if you've watched, I don't know if you've seen her. She is amazing. Taking on another really amazing person, Spike Dudley trained. Little Mean Kathleen. She is one of my favorite wrestlers on the scene right now. She is killing it in everywhere she's at. When I first saw her at Please Come Back, a couple years ago, she faced Anthony Green. And since then, I've just, everything I've seen of her, I've enjoyed. This is going to be a great matchup. Like I said, two top women talent in New England going at it. There's nothing much more I can say about this. Really, I mean, if you've never seen any of these women wrestle before, you should go and check out their matches. And you got Little Mean Kathleen She she was in the women's tournament. She did lose to Becca. So I think, this might be a good redemption match for her to come back with. Like I said, at the end, I will give all my predictions. But we're not going to want to, like I said, you're not going to want to miss any of these matches. You're just not. Then, we got a 3-on-3 match. 6-man tag match. We got Love Doug. One of, the scene's up-and-coming superstars that have just taken it by storm. So charismatic. So wonderful. He's great. He's teaming up with the Little Giants. Bullet Joe and Robbie Gamble. Two very talented wrestlers and legends, in my opinion. The chemistry on this should be good. They are taking on the big boys. That's right, the big boys. With Brett Ryan Gosling, the Giant, Chaz Cashew, and Ricky Smokes, the Smoke Show. You got a lot of talent in this match. Really, you do. Former champion, Brett Ryan Gosling. You got, this Giant, Chaz. But you got the Giant Robbie. You got Bullet Joe. You got Love Doug. You got Smokes. You got them all. And, I think both of these teams have something to prove. I know the big boys do. They're trying to make a name for themselves here at NCW. And they might well do it. I don't know. It's going to be tough competition. You have former tag champs in the mix. They have a tremendous chemistry that could take down anybody in NCW. Put them with, Cupid himself, Love Doug. You got a very dominant force. And Love could prevail. This Sunday, like I said, this card is so stacked, it's not funny. It just really isn't. It's just an amazing card. And it just doesn't end either. So then, there was announced a while back NCW would have a women's champion. That's what they were going to do. They had a tournament for it. It was Becca versus Little Mean Kathleen, Big Juicy versus Davian, Aizana versus Armani Chaos, and FFO versus Teller. As we know, Becca advanced, Davian advanced, Aizana advanced, and FAFO advanced. So, what happened after that? Well, Becca beat Davian. And Aizana beat FAFO? No. Will FAFO beat Aizana and Davian beat Becca? No. Do I know? No. I know one thing. This women's championship is stacked, okay? And you're going to have 5 of the greatest women going at it. You do have Becca versus Davey and in the semifinals. And you got Aizana versus FAFO. The winners of those matches will go on later that night. And the new NCW Women's Champion will be crowned. Who will it be? I think I know. Or I have my guess. But like I said, I'm holding all thoughts to the end. This has been a great tag team tour. I'm not tag team. I am sorry, folks. It's been a great women's tournament. If you've watched all of Behind Closed Doors, they really did a great job with it. I'm proud of each and every one of these women. They are the future of the industry. So definitely, please check this out. More, though. Even more matches. It's insane. We have the NCW Tag Team titles going up on the line. That's right. Waves and Curls. You might have seen them, on AEW Dark Elevation. They've been on there twice. They've been killing the scene. They are one of the hottest tag teams out there right now. And they are the NCW reigning champions. They're facing Detox Express. The last pay-per-view, we saw Ricky Medeiros teaming up with Steven Lust to defend their titles, and they lost. I said it then. I think that Ricky had picked the wrong man. I think P-Dac was the stronger choice. We're going to see. It's going to be Pimp Daddy, Apple Cinnamon, and Ricky Medeiros taking on, Waves and Curls for the tag team titles. This is going to be a hell of a tag team match. I love tag teams. And this is what it's all about. Waves and Curls, if you never watched them, go watch them. Please do. They're fantastic. Amazing people and amazing wrestlers. Same can be said about any match with Ricky Medeiros or Pete Dac. Go do some research. Look online. Look on YouTube. Look on Twitter. See matches. If you've never seen them before. If you're new to the scene, this is what I suggest. Because these guys are going to kill it Sunday night. They really are. They're going to do a tremendous job. And I really honestly can't say that I don't know which way it's going to go. But you know what? Like I said, it's going to be a not miss match. None of these matches are not miss. You're going to want to watch each and every one of them. So make sure to order it. Go to NCW.com, go to the iPay-per-view, order it. It's $12. It's cheap. And you can catch all the action. And speaking of action, we got even more action coming along at the NCW's New England title championship is on the line. Ike has moved his way up. He has, won matches. He won that triple threat to become the number one contender. He has proved his worth here at NCW. Really has. And I think, he's ready. But he's taking on a very tough competitor. The newly crowned or recrowned New England champion, Mike Montero. He is like something you've never seen before. He really is the ace. And it's going to be a very tough fight for Ike. Ike's very talented, but this is going to be a lot. This is going to be a very lot. Especially, like I said, Mike knows how, he just got this title back, and he's going to do everything in his power to keep it. He's not giving it up. He made a promise to recapture, and he did it, and I think he's going to, keep good on all his promises. So, you're going to have to, think outside the box, Ike, and really kind of, push the envelope in a different direction and see what happens here. But like I said, I will hold all my predictions right to the end. So just hold on for that. And finally, we're getting to the main event of the evening that will be taking place and it's a big one. It's a ladder match for the NCW title. Vern Vicalo versus Channing Thomas again. Once and for all to settle who is the champion. We know we've seen Vern beat him several times. There's been other incidents, though, with the fire alarm and everything else. But now, now it's going to all come down to this. Who's going to get to the top of the ladder? Who's going to get, that title? Will it be Vern walking out still champion, or will Channing Thomas get to the top first? We don't know. Vern is a great champion, an excellent champion. He's a fighting, defending champion. He's passionate about that title. He loves the fans. He loves NCW. He's not just going to hand it over to Channing. He's going to give it every ounce that he has in his body to take this over. With that being said, Channing Thomas is very talented. He's proved that, with that minute challenges. And, he was better than BRG. He's very, very, very capable of becoming champion. Will this be his night? Do not know. You're going to have to watch Sunday night on NCW Shoots and Ladders on the iPay-per-view. If you haven't ordered already, just go do it. It's $12. It's nothing. Just do it. Simple as that. Look at all the matches I just read. That is, well worth it for that price. It's not even like, $2 a match? Not even. Because it's even less than that. Because really you're getting, you got the women's matches, but then you got the women are going to face each other later that night for the title. So you're really getting, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 matches for $12. That's a steal. Go do it. How can you not? Really, though. Go order it. You're not going to want to miss this iPay-per-view. It is great. NCW has been doing a great job with Behind Closed Doors. Go to their YouTube page. Hit subscribe. Watch the videos. Like them. Share them to your friends. Talk about them. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about NCW. If you want to talk about NCW, we'll call in to us at the VSW podcast. We'll talk NCW anytime. It's one of our favorite promotions. We love it. So we are very excited for this event. Let me tell you what I think and who I think is going to win now. This is my predictions. For the match of Armani Chaos versus Foxy Calvin Campbell, I believe that Armani Chaos is going to come out with the victory. Him and Paris are a very strong team. She can make wins happen if he can't somehow do it. And this is how I think it's going to go. In the match against Tim Kilgore versus Billy Wenker, I think that it's going to be like the 1, 2, 3 kid here. I think, Billy Wenker, the rookie here, is going to pull off the victory. You want to see dramatic, you're going to see some dramatics of how upset Tim Kilgore gets. That's what I think. In the single match of Big Juicy versus Little Mean Kathleen, I'm going to go with Little Mean Kathleen taking the victory over Big Juicy. I think she steals it. I think she steals the show. She is the meanest member of the Scrunchy Squad, so let's see how mean she gets. In the six-man tag match with Love Doug and the Little Giants versus the Big Boys, I am going to say love prevails. And Love Doug and the Little Giants will take these big boys out. You got the tag team specialists here of the Little Giants, and you got Love Doug. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of talent on the other side, but like I said, these guys are going to work hard, and they're going to work together, and the chemistry is just there. In the total elimination match, Team Lumberjack versus Team Castro, I am going to go with Team Lumberjack getting his revenge. I really believe that it might come down to all four of Team Lumberjack versus just the lonely Kevin Castro. This will not be a good night for Kevin Castro. No way, no how. FAFO versus Isana. I am going with the suplex sweetheart. Isana taking the victory over this. She has got it. It's all her. In the other match, Davey Ann versus Becca. I am going with Becker defeating Davey Ann and taking this victory. This will set up the match of what I originally predicted, Becker versus Isana for the Women's Championship. And I am going to go with, if I had to be a guessing gambling man, looking at everything, watching everything, I am going to go with the bold prediction of Becker being the inaugural NCW Women's Champion. That's right, the leader of the Scungy Squad, taking the victory. We got Waves and Curls versus Detox Express. I am going to go with the prediction of Waves and Curls, baby. Okay? I'm going with Waves and Curls. Nothing against Detox Express. I really am fans of both Detox and Middlesex Express. And actually, both of these two wrestlers in particular, Ricky Medeiros and, Pim Daddy Apple Cinnamon, I love these guys. They're great. I'll stand them any day. But it's Waves and Curls. They're just too hot right now. They're on fire. I think they take this championship. And this, I just think that's how it's going to go. Very excited for this matchup, though. I love tag team wrestling, as you all know. In the NCW New England title match, Mike Montero versus Ike, I am going with the ace, Mike Montero. I think he is going to, he's going to hold on to that title. Ike, you're going to try, you're going to do great, but it's Mike Montero. It's the ace. He's the best in New England. He's going to take this match. He's going to retain that title. He's not giving it up to no one. And in our title match of the night, the ladder match for the NCW title, Vern Vicalo versus Channing Thomas, I am going to go with Vern Vicalo. That's right. I think he finally does it here again and, shuts up Channing Thomas. I think there'll be shenanigans. I think there'll be tricks. I think, we might even see alarms. We might see all sorts of things happening. But I think at this point, it's not going to matter. I think Vern is going to take this title and start to move on and see who else is in contendership for the NCW title. He's given Thomas many chances here now, and I think, this will be the last one he does. Vern's walking out with the gold. That's what's going to happen. These are just my predictions, though. The only way you're going to know what actually happens is to watch it Sunday night on iPay-per-view. So like I said, go to ncw.com, iPay-per-view. Buy the tickets if you haven't. It's only $12, so you can go. I think they're still doing premium. $30, you'll get a poster, a shirt of choice, plus the iPay-per-view. Support the indie scene, support wrestling, support NCW, support your local wrestlers, and, give it a chance. Give it a watch if you haven't, if you've never seen it. If you have, hope to be watching along with you. Let's talk about it after. Let's talk about your favorite matches. Let's talk about all of it. But this is going to be a great event coming Sunday, so check it out. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Versace Stoner out.